This may surprise you, but an innovative mail service that lasted only 18 months helped pave the way for America as we know it today. Yes, I'm talking about the Pony Express. Buckle up, because what you think you know about it is just the beginning. Let's set the stage. It's 1860. The United States is teetering at the brink of a civil war, and California, the booming new state, is cut off from much of the country. Telephone? Forget it. Alexander Graham Bell wouldn't even file the patent until 1876. The Transcontinental Railroad? Still a decade away from completion. And regular mail service? Well, let's just say it wasn't exactly express. Enter William H. Russell, Alexander Majors, and William B. Waddell. These three entrepreneurs had a bold and risky idea: a rapid, dependable mail service that could connect the eastern United States to California in record time. They named it the Pony Express. It wasn't just a bold undertaking, it was downright dangerous. Riders would have to brave blistering heat, freezing winters, perilous mountain passes, and even the threat of attacks, all to deliver the mail. The logistics were awe-inspiring for the time. Riders were young, typically under 18, and each was equipped with a lightweight saddle, a Colt revolver, and burial instructions in case they didn't make it back. They'd ride 10 to 15 miles at a gallop, stopping at strategically placed relay stations to swap their exhausted mount for a fresh one. Then, they'd press on for another leg, often covering up to 100 miles in a single shift. The average speed? An astonishing 10 miles per hour, which, for the mid-1800s, was miraculous. Their efforts paid off. The Pony Express could deliver a letter from Missouri to California in just 10 days, something unimaginable back then. But the riders themselves became legends. One of the most famous was Pony Bob Haslam. In one of the service's most daring feats, Haslam rode 380 miles in one journey to ensure critical information reached its destination. It was a grueling ride, completed under threat of attack in blistering heat. But here's the catch: the Pony Express was never profitable. In fact, it was a financial disaster. The costs of maintaining the horses, paying the riders, and ensuring some semblance of safety were just too high. Worse still, its high postage rates, $5 for a half-ounce letter, made it accessible only to the wealthiest Americans. And just when they were beginning to find their groove, disaster struck. The invention of the transcontinental telegraph in 1861 rendered the Pony Express obsolete almost overnight. However, the Pony Express wasn't a failure in the way you might think. First and foremost, it shattered preconceptions about what was physically possible in communication. Before the Pony Express, few could imagine that a letter could cross 2,000 miles in under 2 weeks. But perhaps even more importantly, it symbolized determination and the young nation's quest for rapid communication and connection. And the riders? They became the stuff of legend. Their courage captured the public imagination, and even today, we romanticize their determination. Figures like Pony Bob Haslam or Buffalo Bill Cody, who, incidentally, exaggerated his stories quite a bit, are etched into the annals of American folklore. The Pony Express also brought logistical expertise that would later influence both military operations and commercial enterprises in the United States. It was a proving ground for figuring out how to navigate vast distances efficiently, a lesson America would draw from in subsequent decades. And let's not forget the cultural impact. The Pony Express helped forge a sense of unity across an otherwise fractured nation. It reminded people in the East that California wasn't some far-off land, but part of a shared American journey. Fast forward to today, the memory of the Pony Express endures as one of history's great, audacious experiments. It was short-lived, yes, but its mark on history is anything but fleeting. So the next time you send an email or fire off a text, take a moment to appreciate those daring young riders who, for 18 months, carved a trail across America in a blaze of courage and determination. Without them and the lessons learned in their fiery trial, the revolution in communication we enjoy today might have taken a different and much slower course.